many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. I am super excited about today. First of all, driving in this morning, watching that sun come up, you saw the pink hues and the orange sky. It was absolutely beautiful. We are super blessed to live in this absolutely gorgeous valley. And we have an amazing show for you guys as well today. Talk about empowered women. Talk about women that really just take a goal and literally run with it. It's amazing. First, I want to congratulate our very own Michaela Schifrin. She placed 5th in Kit Gel. I'm going to try and say it. Kit Gel. I'm thinking that's the word. And now she holds a 796-point lead with 7 races remaining. What does that mean? She's already secured 5th overall World Cup, which is just incredible. One of our very own. Just these women are just blowing my mind. And if she gets 3rd or better in this weekend's race, she becomes the winningest ski racer in the world, breaking the Stenmark record. And she says it's not even a personal goal to break that record. She just wants to do her very best. That is just such an enlightening thing. And man, watching her go is just incredible. Not only that, she's not the only amazing woman in the valley here that can really take us on a fun ride and watch their success. And a lot of people overcome a lot of issues and not only excel, but they just become giants in whatever it is they do. Now, I have an amazing guest today, and she is just the most incredible lady. I'm gonna read a couple of things because I don't want to mess it up, okay? She has completed the following summit climbs: Kilimanjaro, 19,300 feet. Aconcagua, in South America, 22,838 feet. Elbrus in Europe, 18,510 feet. Denali in North America, that is 20,322 feet. Do you understand what I'm saying? These are climbs, everybody. This is just the most amazing thing I've ever heard. In the South Pole, imagine even just going to the South Pole, much less climbing over there. But she did Antarctica, 89 to 90 degrees south. Okay, Mount Everest in Asia, 29,029 feet. I'm exhausted just talking about this. And then I wish I could pronounce this. Let's see, Kazuko in Australia. And that is, she finished 7 summits. Now, you think, wow, that's amazing. Not only that, she overcame dyslexia as a child and other issues where she had to come and fight and battle and do all this other stuff, but she never gave up. This is the true form of perseverance and somebody that excels no matter what. So that is why I think this is just an absolutely wonderful experience for us to listen to. And we are going to talk to her today. And well, that is about it. I also want to tell you that the weather today is going to be very interesting. We're going to enjoy a nice, beautiful day. Let's take a look at the weather right now and see what we have going on. Right now, by 8 a.m., it's 18 degrees, 37 degrees for your high. And we have a 10% chance of snow showers today for your Saturday afternoon. Winds southwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies, everybody. It's going to be a nice, calm day. Partly cloudy throughout the day, and then it'll get cloudier as noon and 4 o'clock come around. 34 degrees by noon, 35 degrees by 4 p.m. And by 8 p.m., cloudy skies and 33 degrees. So nice mild temperatures throughout the day. Over in Denver, it is 50 degrees with cloudy skies. Then over in Vail, 10% chance of snow showers, 37 degrees. 10% of snow in Eagle with 40 degrees. And 38 degrees in Avon with only 10% chance of snow showers. We have a lot of snow on the ground, everybody, so don't let that deter you from getting up on the mountain. Low tonight is 26 with a 10% chance of snow overnight, mostly cloudy skies. As we sleep, winds southwest 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now we take a look at the week. Guess what happens tomorrow? Lots of snow. We're going to kick off a great day. 70% chance of snow showers. 30 degrees for your high, 19 degrees for your low. By Monday, it clears up a little bit with some sunshine, mostly sunny. 39 degrees for your high, 10% chance of snow, and 21 degrees for your low. By the time we get to Tuesday, I lost Tuesday, everybody. I'm so sorry. Tuesday is going to be a mild day. It's going to be around, I'm going to guess. My fabulous person, Ben, here is going to fix me so I can let you know what's going on Tuesday. Thank you, Ben. 10% chance of snow showers, mostly sunny skies. I was kind of right. 39 degrees for your high, 20 degrees for your low. By Wednesday, 10% chance of snow, mostly sunny skies. We need some bluebird days out there. 39 for your high and 20 degrees for your low. And then by Thursday, back with the snow, everybody. 50% chance of snow. 32 for your high and 13 degrees for your low. And that is a look at your weather. And we want to thank Sun and Ski for being your weather report. They are a great place right here in Avon. You can stop over there, get all your winter gear for every single season, lots of accessories, clothing, shoes, you name it, it's over at Sun and Ski. Now we're going to take a look at our snow report right here on TV8 Vail.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Let's take a look at your snow report right now. In the last 24 hours, 6 whole inches of snow. That's amazing. Also in the last 48 hours, those 6 inches are just fantastic. 656 inches is your season total fall of snow so far. Your base depth today, 58 inches. And this is all in Beaver Creek, everybody. Your Beaver Creek lift hours are 8:30 in the morning till 3:30 p.m. Now the lift hours are, like I said, 8:30 to 3:30, and you have 25 lifts, 163 trails, and 98% of that terrain is open for everybody in Beaver Creek. Now let's take a look over at Vail. 7 new inches, everybody, all in the last 48 hours. Your season total of snowfall in Vail is 276 inches already, and that gives you a 70-inch base depth. Lift hours in Vail are from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Get out there and enjoy the day. We have 33 lifts open available for everybody, 275 trails, which gives you 100% of that terrain. Get out there, enjoy the day. You're going to have a great time skiing, boarding, and whatever else it is that you do out there. Again, thanks to Sun and Ski for our weather and snow report. Check them out today in Avon. That's your snow report and weather right here on TV8 Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Viewers' Choice Awards, where we celebrate the videos that got the most views on our YouTube page from you, our viewers. I'm Tracy Miller. Let's see what made the list for February. Taking home the bronze is Good Day Vail's episode on physical conditioning. The silver award goes to Fancy Pantsy on Good Morning Vail on February 24th. The gold goes to Home Concerts on Good Day Vail. The Platinum Award goes to our President's Day edition of Good Morning Vail, which featured the Vail Nordic Center. And clinching the #1 slot and taking home the Diamond Award, Dogs in a Pile at Agave. If you missed any of these trending videos, you can find them on our YouTube page, TV8 Good Morning Vail, and check out the TV8 Viewers' Choice Award playlist for February. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Tracy Miller. I'll see you next time.
Everyday life. Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
If one of your New Year's resolution is to stay fit and stay motivated to continue to stay fit, well then Apple Fitness Plus has you covered, and we've got their great team joining us to give us some more information. So let me introduce you to Jules, Emily, and Bakari. Thank you so much for meeting us.
Hello, thank you for having us.
Now, as people are getting motivated for the new year to stay fit and to stay active, Apple Fitness Plus has some really big announcements. Jules, can you give us some more information on what people are looking forward to?
Absolutely. We are so excited to be coming to you from the Apple Fitness Plus studio in Santa Monica. Apple Fitness Plus was built to be the most inclusive and welcoming fitness and wellness service in the world. Everyone's invited to the party, no matter where you're at on your fitness journey. We've got 12 workout types and meditation. We've got the best playlists from Apple Music, and of course, a world-class trainer team to keep you motivated. And we've had some really exciting announcements to kick off the year. We've brought kickboxing to the service as a new workout type. We have a new artist spotlight featuring all music from Beyonce. We've got meditations for sleep. And if you're someone who likes to get out and go for a walk, our audio walking experience, Time to Walk, the guest is Jamie Lee Curtis. And there's so much more to explore. We just can't wait to help people get more active and take care of their overall well-being this year.
Now, you've got two wonderful fitness trainers with you right now, Apple Plus fitness trainers with you right now. And so if people want some more tips on how they can stay active and stay motivated, Emily, can you kick us off with some of your great tips?
Absolutely. I know we both have tips, but I will go first. Fitness Plus is about getting fit, but it's also about being healthy and feeling good. So my best piece of advice for anyone getting back into fitness or just starting off is to start simple and stay consistent with it. We have workouts from 5 minutes to 45 minutes. So you can fit it into your busy schedule. You can take on a longer workout if you do have the time, or you can even stack workouts and meditations if you're feeling adventurous.
And my tip this year to stay active is music, to lean into music. It is everything when you're working out. And at Fitness Plus, there's all different types of music as well as playlists for each workout. There's pure dance, which is my favorite, hip hop, R&B, throwback hits, Latin grooves. So there's definitely something for everyone. As Jules mentioned, we have artist spotlight workouts. I just led a hit workout. That's all music by Beyonce.
Was in it.
Emily was in it. Yeah, when Alien Superstar comes on, we are all in.
I love that, only because I love Beyonce, so that sounds like a ton of fun. Now, we're talking about getting people motivated as well. There are some great ways to help people get started and stay motivated. Now, can you give us some more information on how that's going to happen?
Yeah, I mean, one way to stay motivated is to try something new. And there are so many workouts to try and trainers to meet in Fitness Plus. You can think about it like going on a fun adventure, and that can keep you motivated, and you might also find your next favorite workout type. Another way to stay motivated is to be a beginner. I mean, no matter if you work out every day, everyone can be a beginner at something, and that can be really inspiring. I know Bakari's been having this experience recently.
That is so true. One thing that is really special about Fitness Plus is that we as trainers support each other and are in each other's workouts. So we are right there learning something new, but we're always showing modifications, even if you are trying something new for the first time. So I've been in our new kickboxing workouts, and that is a newer workout type for me. So I am right there branching out with you and trying something new this year.
Oh, yeah.
Which, as a diehard skier and being here in the mountains, I think that this could be my new favorite thing, because I definitely should branch out from just skiing. Now, all of this sounds so amazing. Do I need an Apple Watch to participate in Fitness Plus?
You can definitely use your Apple Watch to take your Fitness Plus workouts to the next level with metrics on the screen and personalization. But we've been so excited to make Fitness Plus available to anyone who has an iPhone. So you can use it on your iPhone, on your iPad, on your Apple TV. You find it on your iPhone right there in the Fitness app. I love using my Apple Watch, but the best part about Fitness Plus being available to anyone with a phone is that if you do have a friend or a family member that doesn't wear a watch, they can still join in on the fun. That's right.
Which I think the fun should be shared with the entire family. Now, it's not only important to stay physically fit, but stepping in and getting mentally fit as well. And that's really kind of intimidating to get started. Now, you guys have some great ways on how people can do that right now.
I mean, most people know that meditation is a great way to relieve the stress and anxiety that we all face every day. And Fitness Plus has meditation. It's so popular. We have themes like calm and focus, kindness and gratitude. And we recently worked with the health team at Apple to create meditations for sleep. They are really, really so enjoyable. And we have a program to kick that off too, to help you get started, to learn meditation techniques that help you unwind at the end of the day and hopefully fall asleep more easily.
Now, if people are interested in participating in all of the fun that Apple Fitness Plus has to offer, where can they find it on their phones?
Right there on your iPhone in the Fitness app. Apple Fitness Plus is that center tab.
Thank you guys so much for taking the time to chat with us. I cannot wait to start taking some of your workout classes right here on my cell phone.
That is so great to hear. And we have an entire team at Apple Fitness Plus to help you reach your fitness and wellness goals this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Make sure that you check out your own phone. That way you can participate in all of the Apple Fitness Plus fun into the new year. It's not only going to help you stay active, it's going to help you stay motivated, and it's going to help you stay mindful. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. A time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Enjoy our heated lounge cars. View snow-capped mountains. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to your TV8 Weather Center. I'm Liz, and let's take a look at your Saturday, everybody. By 8 a.m., 18 degrees. Today's high is 37 degrees. We're not expecting much snow, just about 10% chance the same. Winds will be, I'm going to walk around and find out where I'm comfortable. There we go. Winds are southwest 10 to 15 miles an hour, so it may feel a little bit colder out there on the mountain. Partly cloudy skies for everybody today. As we get to noon, 34 degrees with cloudy skies all throughout the day. By 4 p.m., 35 degrees, 33 degrees by 8 p.m. Now let's take a look over at the I-70 corridor, see what's going on in Denver. It's cloudy in Denver today, 50 degrees. Vail, only 10% chance of snow showers, 37 degrees. In Eagle, it's 40 with 10% chance of snow and only 10% chance of snow in Avon and 38 degrees. Tonight's overnight low is 26. We'll have 10% chance of snow while we sleep with mostly cloudy skies. Taking a look at the full week, by tomorrow, we get a big old snow dump again. 70% chance the same, 30 degrees for your high and 29 degrees for your low by Monday. Mostly sunny skies, a couple of bluebird days for the middle of the week. 39 for your high on Monday, 21 for your low. On Tuesday, 10% chance of snow showers, mostly sunny skies. 39 degrees for your high and 20 degrees for your low. By Wednesday, it's going to be mostly sunny. 39 for your high and 20 degrees for your low. Then the snow comes back on Thursday with 50% chance of same scattered snow showers, 32 for your high and only 13 degrees for your low. And that is a look at your weather brought to you by Sun and Ski. I've told you it's a great place to go here in Avon for all your winter gear. Now we're going to go take a look at the lens of the day with these awesome, great goggles that Maddie's going to show you for eyepieces right now.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
I love this time of morning because I love getting to talk all things ski and snowboard stuff, and especially if you're going to make your way out there on a day like today where we're going to see that cloud coverage a little bit heavy. It's important that you have the right goggle lens on. So I'm going to talk all things Anon right now. So we've got the Anon Merrick Wave Cell helmet. Now this helmet has some really cool technology, and it is that wave cell technology. You can see it through the vents, those nice little green pieces that you see. This is going to help take that compression off of your head and put more of it onto the helmet, making the helmet sturdier and more durable out there on the slopes, which is nice and convenient. Now some other great features is there's this perfect little dial on the back, and I really like the noise that it makes as you use it. But this is going to help when you are putting the helmet on to fit it, to make it tighter, or just adjust it to fit your head the best way possible. Now I've brought an Anon goggle with me as well. So I've got the Anon M2 series. This is a little bit bigger of a goggle frame. The reason that I chose that is because it's going to fit more nicely with this helmet. So all you have to do to get that goggle lens on, get it close, it snaps right in. All of Anon's stuff is magnet technology, making it super convenient for you to get out there, ski, ride, enjoy everything. And now let's talk about their magnetic face mask integration. When you're on the slope and on a day where we might see some snow blow through or whatever the conditions may be, it's really hard when you're jostling with your face mask a lot. So a great way to do that is if it clicks in automatically. So all you have to do, get it close, it snaps right in, and then boom, your face mask is right there. Now the reason that I did this combination is because this goggle, as we're gonna I'm not gonna pull the strap over because last time I did that I really struggled, but this goggle fits seamlessly into this helmet right here, which you can see is going to fit in between the top and the sides, meaning that you're gonna have no exposed skin between your helmet and your goggles, meaning that you're gonna stay nice and warm out there when you're on the mountain. So this is a really great system, and it's really great when you can take the same helmet company and transfer it into your goggles, only because it's going to give you that seamless compatibility that we all like to see out there on the slopes. Now, if you're in the market for a new goggle or some new helmets, well then you can make your way into any one of the great Eyepieces of Vail locations. They've got 6 convenient locations throughout our community. We always recommend, if you're going to shop for maybe goggles or a helmet, that you make your way to the Goggle Bar, which is located at the top of Bridge Street. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day, weekdays.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to your Saturday edition of TV8 Vail. I'm your host, Liz. I was talking at the open about some amazing human being, right? Meghan Buchanan is with me right now. I am beyond excited because you have done things that I could never even picture myself doing, much less imagine anybody doing. And then here we have this beautiful, empowered female. And I want to thank Dana Erickson for introducing us. I read about you last week. And I said to Danielle, our boss, I really want to get her on the show. So I just kind of went investigating and got you here because you're just an incredible woman.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
I know.
Step by step, you get there.
Everything is step by step,
Yeah.
and I think that's what people don't understand. You don't just wake up one day and become successful. It's always a long road.
Yes.
And I know you faced a lot of obstacles before you became. Are you ranked at all as a climber? You know, like in the world or anything like that?
No, and there, there's a lot of different kinds of climbers for sure, and there are people that it is absolutely 100% their profession. They're doing first ascents. They're finding new routes. I am in the category of I have a day job that's not climbing.
Hold on. Wait till you hear what her day job is.
So I'm an aerospace engineer.
Who says that?
I know. So nobody ever. And then my biggest hobby has now become climbing, mountaineering, polar exploration. But I am about to finish, and we'll get to it, the North Pole, which will be the Explorers Grand Slam. And that actually does rank me as one of the only women that has completed the Explorers Grand Slam.
That is just incredible. I have the goosebumps just thinking about it because, you know, it's one thing to set a goal, make it happen.
Yeah.
But when you make goals like this is extreme. This is something that anybody really can't even imagine pulling off. So I'm very impressed, and I'm just blown away. But what makes me more impressed is how you overcame a lot. Not only to become an aerospace engineer, But to do the climbs and things like that, because to be an aerospace engineer, you have to read a lot and everything like that, and you had to overcome dyslexia.
Yes.
So how did you pull this off?
Yeah, so people always ask how I became who I am, and I joke, I'm like, I'm a middle kid with a learning disability, because I was never good enough for myself and always had to prove myself. And but what I realize is all this determination really came from little Megan at 7 years old, who was diagnosed with dyslexia.
Okay.
And I remember the doctors and teachers told my mother, we're so sorry, she's not going to achieve much academically. And my mom, I remember the look on my mother's face, and she was like, screw that.
Yeah.
She's like, sweetheart, you can be anything you want to be. You are just going to have to work harder than everyone else. And that starts today in this house.
What a great mom.
She's so strong and so amazing. And my father was a Rhodes Scholar to MIT, so brilliant. So my mom knew my daughter's smart, and so she started digging in, and she raised me to just work harder. And any goal, and I'm so grateful to have that support and love. But even as a kid with such a great support system, the amount of shame and embarrassment and everything that I felt as a kid with a learning disability, it really did drive me. And that's part of the reason now that I also get out there and I talk about it, because I want other kids to really realize that this actually has become my biggest strength and my superpower. It gave me determination, it gave me drive, it gave me never quit, it gave me grit. So yeah, so I think it started that way, is really working hard through school, getting that degree in aerospace engineering, perhaps having to repeat calculus 2 several times. That happened. But I wanted it so bad. I failed, I got back up. I failed, I got back up. And that set the tone for my life. And so then when, the other thing that happened here in Colorado, back bowls of Vail, was a broken femur. And I know them telling me, like, you're going to have, a cane or wheelchair the rest of your life. That drive just kicked in. I was like, nope, not my life. And then all the work of everyone in the Vail Valley putting Humpty Dumpty back together. And so many people have that story here,
Sure.
And that is when I was a hiker before that. The outdoors was my therapy. It was my refuge. It was, as a little kid, where I could go and I felt good at something, and I could do it with my dad, and he was so proud of me. And so that wanting to hike, when I was trying to rehab my leg, that's all I focused on, is like, I want to hike to Everest Base Camp again. I want to hike Kilimanjaro again. I had done that.
Wow.
Which I'm sorry, everyone in Vail Valley is like, oh, who hasn't climbed Kilimanjaro? Everyone
I climbed
has.
the stairs here and got winded.
It's not that, but I never thought I'd climb Everest. But I was so focused on that. And when we finally got my leg back together and me mobile, and had, certain surgeries because I was allergic to titanium, I went back to Everest Base Camp. And then I was like, that was easy, because I was so mentally strong at that point from my injuries, and my tolerance for pain was up. I went back to Kilimanjaro. That was easy. And then I was like, I'm going to do Aconcagua, which is, I know, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
And then that started my whole path. And then I decided I'm going to do the 7 summits with the whole mission of showing other people what you can do with determination and just drive and believing in yourself.
Well, I almost want to cry, because this is the deal. There's so many people that when they are faced with diversity or a problem, let's say they broke, my femur hurts just talking to you right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, people need to listen to you and really listen hard, because you can take it one way or the other. A lot of people want to just kind of bask in it and don't take that step. So
Yes.
listening to you, you're very motivating, and I want people to understand that no
Yeah.
matter what you go through, you can get past it. It does not matter whether it's an injury or a mental health issue,
Yeah.
or like you said, a learning disability or anything. At 7 years old, you could have just given up. I mean, 7-year-olds don't necessarily think, no, I'm going to make this my strongest suit. And I'm going to take it on.
Yeah.
And thank goodness you had a wonderful mom and dad that took care of you as well. But the idea of persevering and overcoming obstacles is why I have you here. Not to mention that I'm impressed by everything that you do, but the reason is that I want everybody to understand that no matter what happens in life, you can overcome it and you can grow from it and learn from it and maybe even utilize it to make a success out of yourself. Doesn't matter what you choose to do. You can become a chef, anything, you know?
What is your Everest? It doesn't actually have to
Right,
be
your Everest can be, like I said, you can be a chef, you can be a skier.
I
you
want to
can do
run a
anything.
5K. I want to get my kid through high school.
Right.
I want to learn to speak up for myself at work. And it's all these things that are tangible, but you have to understand the ownership portion. And it is so hard to get up early every single day and go train. It is so hard to, the sacrifices you need to make to get to the goal you want, but you have to own that.
Yes.
And so many people I know, oh, I could never do this or I could never do that, and this reason or that reason. I'm like, those are excuses. If you want it, you got to go get it. You got to go work harder than everybody else. And it is achievable, but you have to start being honest with yourself.
Correct.
And you have to start taking just one step. And I always say fake it till you make it a lot of times. In the beginning, it's very hard to self-motivate for any goal you have.
Even exercising, like getting back into an exercise regime.
If you can just, with all the energy you have, push it one step, then the next day is going to be a little bit easier. And you have to also combat the negative voices in your head. Constantly as a kid growing up, and because teachers literally would yell at me and verbally abuse me, you're not smart enough, you're an idiot, you're stupid. And you have to learn to combat those voices inside. Because unfortunately, it is so sad how we beat ourselves up internally. Everyone does. You're a CEO of a company, the most successful person. You have those inner voices. And it's learning to be like, not today.
Right, I mean.
And creating your own narrative.
Yes.
And owning what you're going to be doing.
Absolutely. Just like, a lot of people have I don't like saying self-loathing because it's just such a powerful word. But, even with myself, if I make a mistake, I beat myself up.
Yeah.
Why don't I just say, okay, well, big mess up and I can still.
You're right. And I always say mantras. In any hike I'm doing, I'll create a mantra for that expedition. And it's something I repeat over and over and over that motivates me when I'm feeling weak. And like for Everest, it was, I'm strong, I'm capable, I want this, I have grit. Today I choose to take another step. And I just repeat that over and over. And it is, and it might sound kind of hokey to some people, but it gets you through and it teaches you to believe in yourself and to be motivated.
Absolutely.
And to get up believe me, every morning I'm not like, woo, I can't wait to go train all day.
Sure.
No, it's like I am choosing to love myself today. I'm going to get up and do this because I want that end result. And that doesn't happen overnight. Like it is like a lifelong practice, and I'm always practicing it.
Yeah.
And that is why I came up with GRIT, which is GGRIT, which is gratitude, growth, resilience, integrity, and tenacity. And looking back at my life, those are the 5 things that I practice on a daily basis that have gotten me to achieve the things that I've wanted to achieve. And it all starts with gratitude. And no matter what situation you're in, even in the most dire, if you can hold on to one thing you're grateful for, that starts that positivity back up. And it lets you know, all right, I'm grateful for this, I can take another step. And it's like just this beautiful mantra, and you listen to any athletes or CEOs, or they all usually mention gratitude. It is so important.
In life in general, gratitude is something that we all need
100%.
to embrace. I'm embracing you right now. I'm not going to have one of those vision boards anymore. I'm going to just put a picture of Meghan Buchanan on my mirror. And whenever I feel a little down, I'm like, nope, look at her, because you're amazing. I'm going to keep you. I want to keep you here. I want to talk about so much more, some of your climbs and all this other great stuff. I'm so amazed by you.
Thank you.
I have gratitude for you being here today because the message you're sending is huge. We'll be back with more with Meghan Buchanan, one of the world's most amazing women, in my opinion. And we'll be back with more right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TV8 Vail. I'm Liz, and I am so inspired sitting on. I hope that this sofa just gives me all of Meghan Buchanan's energy through her butt to mine, because let me tell you something. We all fall. We all have issues. And the way to come back is not to beat ourselves up, not to turn to the wrong way of life, but to really motivate ourselves and to get ourselves up and find something that gives us our passion and run with it. Meghan, you are the perfect example of this. I'm very impressed by you, and I'm really proud to have you today, because I think, especially at this time of the life of the world, we all need a little inspiration. We all need a little kick in the booty sometimes.
Yeah.
And remember, no matter how hard we're struggling, there's always a way up. There's always a way out, and there's a way to cope without taking it out on yourself. Instead of taking it out on yourself, you use that energy to bring yourself up and do something powerful.
Yes, I'm absolutely. And again, I think I focus so much on teaching people ownership.
Okay.
Because it is so wonderful, and we do have people that support us if we're lucky. But at the end of the day, this is another thing my mom always taught me, was like, she's like, I won't always be there. And at the end of the day, the only one you can really count on is yourself. And she meant it in the best way of, you know, especially like hiking. Let's take that analogy. Hiking out there, if I'm by myself, something happens, no one's coming to save me. You got to get yourself off that mountain. But a lot of times it is that way in life. And I want to teach people that ownership, you've got to rely on yourself to pick yourself up when there isn't someone to pick you up yourself. And so I always say, like, every day you've got to realize the power you have in the choices you make. You can choose to not listen to that voice. You can choose to take another step. You can choose to own your narrative at that moment. And every day we have that choice, and grit is a choice, so choose to rise. You've got to choose to lift yourself up instead of letting those voices pull you down and making the excuses. And it is hard work. It's hard work to do that. But you've got to start taking those baby steps every single day. And next thing you know, you're literally summiting Everest. Like, but put in the work. Do the work.
Well, there you go. I mean, seriously, people struggle. Everybody has struggles.
Everybody struggles.
It just depends on, you know, the capacity of it. But everybody has an issue. Everybody has a struggle. Everybody has insecurities.
Yes.
And faults lie within their own heads. And, you know, I mean, some of us are worse on ourselves than others. I always joke around and say, you know, beating myself up is a great motivator, because when I think that I'm, you know, in a rut or something, or I feel like I'm failing, for me, it's like, oh no, I can't.
I know, but that's how we're so conditioned.
Yes.
And I once was talking to a really good friend of mine that she would self-beat herself up so bad. And I'm like, let's say that I was telling you the things that you're telling. Would you talk to me like that as your friend? She's like, I would never talk to you like that. I'm like, then why are you talking to yourself like that? And it's just having that awareness. And look, believe me, there are times, and when I'm being tough on myself, I call myself Buchanan. When I'm being nice to myself, I call myself Sweetie or Megan. But I'm like, and I'll be like Buchanan. And it's usually for things like, if I want to turn back on a day hike, I'm like, Buchanan, you know you can get through this. You have the energy. Like, let's just get her done. I mean, come on. And there is tough talk sometimes, but we have to show ourselves some grace. We have to show others grace.
Yes.
A lot of times too, because you never know what someone else is going through. And usually the people who seem to have it all together, they might be struggling the most because they're not going to talk about it. I'm an open book. I'll tell everyone what I'm struggling with.
No, and I think, look at that photo of you right there. Look at that. Now that is something to behold. Now that's talk about overcoming anything. I mean, that is just magnificent. You're just incredible. How do you feel when you are out there climbing? You're on your own. Well, do you have a crew?
Yeah. So I actually have ended up partnering with all the mountains that I've done. You usually find a different mountaineering company that you go with. I've really started partnering with Climbing the Seven Summits and CTSS. They're owned by Mike Hamill. He's a world-renowned mountaineer. He's done the Seven Summits like 6 times around.
Oh my gosh.
I know, he's amazing. But I love them. His partner is his wife, Caroline, and they own this amazing company. And so I've been able to do my last few climbs with them. But so you have choices in a lot of these. You can do a team one where you will meet people from all over the world in your group. But which I've loved. Some of my best friends I still have to this day from all over the world. But as I got into the much bigger mountains, I did realize I wanted a private guide, and I wanted to be able to move quickly, not based on anyone else, but based on myself, because you're very high dollar, a lot of time invested, and I wanted to take out the element of, as a team, you move as a team. If something happens to the rest of your team, your expedition's done. So actually, I've done a lot of solo ones, but the North Pole, which I'm about to do,
oh my gosh,
we're going to be so it's a last degree ski to the North Pole, 89 to 90 degrees, about 70 miles. We're self-supported. You're pulling an 80-pound, 100-pound sled behind you, going through pressure ridges. Could be some polar bear action. I don't know. We're prepared for it. But we're the team of 8 of us that are doing it together. Yeah.
So what is it like? I mean, I understand you have a goal when you go to these faraway places, but what's it like experiencing just being somewhere else like that, the North Pole? I mean, I'm like thinking, no, I don't think I'll ever be in the North Pole.
I know.
But I mean, it's
I don't think that's a childhood dream. Well, for some it is. I think.
Only if they want to go see Santa.
And I think that's probably why I ended up doing all this too, because again, I tapped back to being that little kid. I was so free and felt so myself in nature and the outdoors, and I love it. I love being on expedition. You know, Everest takes 6 to 8 weeks generally, so you're there a long time. And people are like, don't you get bored? I'm like, not even a second did I get bored, because it's a lot of time when you're on expedition, your daily routine is really surviving, taking care of yourself, preparing. It isn't, oh, did I take the trash out? Did I, it's all these little things, and you really tap into who you are again.
Right.
And it's such a beautiful feeling, and you reprioritize, and I think it's almost addictive in the fact I can't wait to get on expedition again so I can tap into that and not let all the daily things bother me. So it's hard to adjust when you get back, but really you get to be who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for a lot of people, you see the best of people, you see the worst of people.
Oh, I bet.
But that's their time too, to be working through that time for themselves. And
So you don't take offense or anything like that?
I'll just speak up if they're offensive.
Okay,
yes,
good
I
for
know.
you. I like it. Yeah, something
Yeah.
tells me nobody gets away with much around you anymore.
Really, yes, exactly. So yeah, it's just an amazing, amazing experience to go through and see the different parts of the world.
Yeah.
Antarctica was one of the most phenomenal places.
Breathtaking.
So special. I mean, you are flying over this ginormous continent and you're just realizing no human or animal has been there. And it's just such a special, special place.
It has to be empowering too for you.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, every time you finish one of yours, so you only have one summit left to complete?
Yeah, so the Explorers Grand Slam is the 7 summits, the highest peak on every continent. I'm done with that. I finished that in December. And then it's the last degree ski to the North and South Pole. Wow. I already did the South Pole. So this one, the North Pole expeditions, the last expedition was 2018. They've been closed down for Everest, the logistics. And then with the war going on with Ukraine, a lot of it was done, the logistics were Russian, so it was closed down. But now they've been taken over by a Swiss company. So everyone's raring to go. And I am so excited. So this will complete it. Only 12 women have completed the Explorers Grand Slam, 4 U.S. women. So I hope to be the 5th U.S. woman to complete this adventure. And then, of course, there's always more after that.
You guys, I can't tell you how excited I am to have you. I'm so happy to meet you. I'm never letting you go. You are so inspiring.
New BFFs.
Yeah, new friend, girls. But I have to say, bringing you on the show today just gave me more motivation to be kinder to myself and to give myself a break and to keep moving forward with, some pride. And like you said, gratitude. Every time, if you really feeling down one day, find one thing to be grateful for and it turns yourself around.
Yeah.
And living proof right here, Meghan Buchanan, everybody send universal love and excitement for her to finish that one last leg in the South Pole and the North Pole. It's just absolutely amazing. And let me ask you real quick before we go, how do people become part of your journey? I know that they can follow you on certain social media pages and things like that. I would love to follow you, so tell everybody because I think we all want to now.
Yes, absolutely. So thank goodness for technology nowadays, I'm able to share so much of my journey while it's happening. And so on Instagram, so it's 2 G's, so like GGRIT, so GGRIT. And you can follow me there on Instagram. I also have Facebook, Grit Team, my website, GRIT, GGRIT. I would love it if everyone follows me, DM me, ask questions while I'm on the journey. I love sharing the experience. I have so many parents that have their kids who have learning disabilities watch and get inspired. That makes it all worthwhile to me. But, be willing to grow, have resilience, have integrity, have tenacity. And these are all the things that I try so much to share with everyone else to help you achieve your full potential.
I can't say how glorious this day is for me. My whole day is going to be filled with things to make me feel great about myself. You guys, this is an inspirational human being, and I can't be happier to have you with me, everybody.
Thank you.
Meghan Buchanan, GGRIT. Follow her today and every single day as she goes through her journey of life. I'm Liz, and we'll be back right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tva8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
I hope you enjoyed this morning's show. Good Morning Vail on a Saturday. I really am super grateful to have Meghan Buchanan on my show. GGRIT, everybody. Get in there and maybe even just find a new empowerment for yourself. It was a beautiful experience to talk with her, and we all have that inside of us to make ourselves fly, soar, and be great at anything it is that we choose to do and overcome any obstacles. I'm very happy to have had the show today. I'll be back again tomorrow for more TV at Vail on a Sunday. Have a great Saturday, everybody.